As if making a phone call or answering a phone call in Spanish weren't stressful enough. What do you do when things go wrong, when there's some technical problems and you don't understand or can't even hear the other person? Let's see what you can do and say in those situations. Hello and welcome to another Spanish lesson with me, Eva. Today I'm helping you with solving technical or other kind of problems during phone conversations. Okay, so as I said earlier, just answering a phone call or making a phone call in a foreign language can be stressful enough. But then when you add to it some technical problems or just the fact that you maybe don't understand what the other person is saying, it can get really, really stressful. So to reduce the stress, I'm going to teach you some phrases that you can use to sort of solve these difficult situations, okay, and finish the phone call on a positive note. Okay, good. Okay, again, some problems could be just technical. Maybe the signal is not good, the reception is not good, but then again, it might simply be down to you not speaking or not understanding Spanish well enough. Okay, so let's see. For example, a technical problem, you can't really hear the other person, or you suspect that they can't hear you because you've been talking and they haven't really said anything for a long time, and you maybe suspect that they're not even hearing you. Me oye, can you hear me? Me oye, okay, can you hear me? Me oye or me oye bien, can you hear me okay? Me oye bien, let's do bien. Let's add bien as well. Me oye, if you want, again, you can say me oye bien. Or maybe you don't hear them, you might have to say no le oigo again, o no le oigo bien, no? Can you hear me okay? Or I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And you might say, I often use it myself and hear other people say, se está entrecortando. The line's breaking up. Se está entrecortando. Se está entrecortando. Okay, the line is breaking up. Okay, in which case you might want to suggest that you will call them again. Okay, le llamo de nuevo. Le llamo de nuevo. Okay, le llamo de nuevo. Okay, now it could be that it's nothing to do with the signal, the reception, the line breaking up. It might be that you don't understand what they are saying, in which case you might want to ask them to repeat it. Me lo repite, por favor. You can say, no le entiendo, I can't understand, I don't understand. No le entiendo, me lo repite, can you repeat it, please? Por favor. Okay? No le entiendo, or you might just say no lo. I don't understand it rather than you. You can say I don't understand it. Can you repeat it, please? Okay? Or maybe they're trying to give you, I don't know, they're saying something and you pretty much understand the gist of it, but there's one word that just you can't even guess what it means. You might want to ask them sometimes to spell. Obviously, they're not going to spell the whole sentence for you, but maybe if it's a question of one word, or maybe, I don't know, they're trying to give you their email address or just their home address, postal address. Again, it's a question of one or two words. You may want to ask them, could you spell it for me, please? Me lo deletrea, por favor. Okay? Me lo deletrea, por favor. Okay, only ask this if you know your Spanish alphabet, if you know the names of the letters, because if they start spelling it out for you and you don't know which letter E is and which one is I, and H and J and G and some others, there's no point asking them that, okay? So make sure that before you ask someone to spell it out for you, that you actually will be able to write it down correctly, okay? Good. Okay. I don't know, suddenly the line might get cut off, you might get cut off, and you make another, you call them back straight away and say, I don't know what happened. No sé qué ha pasado. No sé qué ha pasado. I don't know what just happened. We got cut off. Se cortó la llamada, if you want, or simply se cortó. Okay? No sé qué ha pasado. Se cortó la llamada. Okay? That's when you call back for the second time after you've been cut off during your phone conversation. Okay. Maybe they are, or maybe you're trying to speak to someone and they are trying to pass your call on to this other person, but the other person is not answering, okay? They will get back to you and say, no lo coge, no lo coge. It means he or she is not answering, so you'll have to call, either leave a message or call back again, try another time. No lo coge, if someone says that to you, no lo coge, he or she is not answering. But if you're lucky, they will be able to put you through and they will say, le paso. Le paso, I'll put you through, or le paso con, and whoever it is that they're putting you through, okay? Le paso or le paso con, okay? So if you're lucky, you will get to speak to that person, but if that other person doesn't answer, no lo coge, then you'll have to call again, okay? Good. Okay, so these are just some examples when things can go wrong, or when you have to maybe try and solve things, either because there's technical problems or some difficulties with the language, or the person that you actually want to speak is not there, or is not the person who answered the phone, so you will have to ask to speak to them, and hopefully they will answer. Okay, good. Okay, just a few expressions. Again, I hope you don't have to use any of these things. I hope you don't have any problems. But if you do, remember, this is what you can say. Okay, good. Take care, and I'll see you in the next lesson.